Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at these CHIFENCHY portable magnetic golf speakers. So these were provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase some of these, I'll put a link to them in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So if we look on the back here, it says multi-point connection, strongly magnetic, portable carabiner, 24-hour playtime, 360 surround. So let's open these up. Here we have a user manual, and we have charge cables, or actually there's one charge cable, it's a micro USB charge cable, and then we have an auxiliary cable. So it looks like you can plug this into devices that don't support Bluetooth. So here's the user manual. It says Bluetooth version is 5.3, charge time is 3 hours, play time is 24 hours, signal source is Bluetooth or 3.5mm auxiliary, power input is 5 volts at 1 amp, power output is 15 watts, package size is 128 by 135 by 53 millimeters, package size for both is 245 by 129.5 by 63 millimeters. Product weight is 375 grams. Here's the product overview. It says CSB mode button, power button, play, pause, call, indicator light, metal clip, volume down, previous track, volume up, next track, powerful magnet, auxiliary port, power input. It says power on and off. Long press the power button to power on, long press the power button again to power off. All LED lights will go off. So long press is pressing and holding for 2 seconds and then releasing. This talks about Bluetooth connection. So I'll demonstrate how to connect these up. You can pause on this if you need to read through it. So it says multi-connection mode. You can pair up to 100 of these speakers together. So this talks about that. This talks about music playback control. So you can press the plus minus for volume, or you can hold them down for previous and next track. You can answer the phone with the play, pause, call button. Okay, so let's take a look at these. And these are IPX5 waterproof. So it's kind of a hard plastic around the perimeter here. The metal grill. We have rubber feet on the bottom. If you set them like this on a surface, there's rubber there, so they're not going to slide around. On the side, we have rubber covering the ports for charging. On the top here we have this loop, and it's made of rubber, and we have a little square carabiner, so you can hang this from something. Of course, the nice feature of this is it's magnetic, so if you do mount these on a golf cart, you can mount these on a metal portion of the golf cart. I assume these will mount to themselves. Yeah, they'll mount offset though, kind of. I guess you can kind of get them straight, but these are mostly meant to mount to a metal surface. So I'm going to try and pair these up. I have my iPad here. I'll turn these speakers on. Okay, it says BK Diamond 101. I'll tap that. I'll go into my music. I'll play something. Okay, that was a little loud. So I turned both on. I need to turn off the second one. Okay, so we want multi-connection mode. So I'm going to short press the power button, then I'll turn the other speaker on and I'll short press the power button there and it should connect up. Let's try that. Okay, that worked. It took a second. Now we can see the little green light here. So this one that's kind of green and blue, that's the master, and this is the one we connected up. So you can connect up to 100 of these. If you wanted to, say, put a bunch of these throughout your yard and have a party, this would just envelop your whole space with music. So that's one reason you might do this. You might have a little backyard theater you want to put these out in. Okay, so let's play that some more. So if we want to go to the next track, we'll hold down one of these buttons. Okay. So now I went to the next track. It's probably kind of hard to see over here on the iPad, but for the next track. I'll turn these up. Okay, So those had very good bass response for their size. They're small speakers, so you're not going to shake the floor with them, but they sounded really good even at full volume. So with magnets like these, you can connect these up to different things. One thing I didn't see mentioned on the Amazon page, it might have been there, but I didn't see it, is these would be great for something like a toolbox. You open up your toolbox and you could use these magnets to mount them on the toolbox, and you could put one on the left, one on the right, and have sound in your toolbox if your toolbox doesn't already have stereo in it. You could also connect these to the side of a car. Now, a lot of cars are steel, and this is plastic, so as long as your car is clean, this probably isn't going to scuff up your car. If you have a super expensive car that has pristine paint, you may not want to do that, but otherwise you could put these on a cart, like if you're tailgating or something, or you could use these on a golf cart, you could use these on a side-by-side, you could hang these on a bicycle, here with the carabiners, you could hang these off an awning, like if you have a pop-up awning, you could hang one of these on each corner to get sound in the awning, or you could potentially connect these up to the poles. So there are many ways to mount these. So aside from Bluetooth, you can also connect these with auxiliary, so you can connect these up to legacy devices. You could also plug this into something like a TV, so you could plug the cord in here, you could plug the other end into a TV. You could potentially get a really long version of this cord here if you wanted this to be longer to have a remote speaker on a TV. So that makes it very versatile that way. So I'm going to go connect these to my toolbox so you can see what it looks like in that application. So here they are in my toolbox. You can see I just magneted them to my lid, so I should be able to even like lower the lid with those on there. We'll see how tight they are. So I can pull this down. I'm pulling straight on them. If I twist a little bit, I can pull them right off, but they pull enough just to lower the lid even. So they're very sturdy. And here's what it would be like on my car. Stays on the car. Needless to say, you wouldn't drive with them like that. So that's what it looks like on my toolbox. You can see how much they grab. So you do want to charge these, and you should charge them before you use them. So to do that, you pull that off, plug it into the micro USB here, and then we can plug it in our USB charger. So it's currently charging at 0.64 amps. So this did only come with one micro USB cable for charging. These are pretty common cables, so a lot of people have one, or they're easy to get and real cheap if you want to charge both at the same time. So I do want to point out that if you're using the auxiliary on this, it doesn't appear that it would be waterproof because this little waterproof door would be open. So that's something to keep in mind. So those are the CHIFENCHY portable magnetic golf speakers. That's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.